What's going on, everyone? It's Lee here, the rental guy. I'm at the party rental shop. You know, the party rental shop, linen area, dishes, glassware, warewashing department, racking, rentals that go up really high, and machines to grab them down. Some catering items, delivery vehicles. Anyways, if I could make a video for me, letting me know what it takes to get here, well, this is the video that I would want to watch.
That looks like me.
So what I'm trying to say is it's baby steps. You can't just start and expect to know everything. You have to learn things as you buy things, do things in order, find out who your customers are, and add things one by one, because this stuff's expensive. And throughout time, look for deals for stuff. Let's not get it misconstrued. My journey isn't your journey. There's going to be things that are going to be different. You're going to find your footprint. You're going to be comfortable with a certain customer base. I'm just showing you my journey so that we can map it and how the baby steps actually work to get to this point from this point. In my journey, the rules are simple. You can start with a minivan, a cell phone, and a garage. That's it. That's all I started with. So, going on the theme of baby steps, every year I can contribute something to the overall growth of the company, and year one was definitely photo booths. I just figured out how to build them out of spare computer parts and camera parts that I bought used, and I slapped photo booths together that still work for me today. Now, I can tell you how much I made on photo booths, but not in year one, because year one I didn't have a computer program or anything. I just did everything on paper, and these are the papers. I keep them as kind of a keepsake. So these were all the gigs. But what I do have on record, here's the numbers I've done for my photo booths. Not even counting year one, we're at 270-ish photo booths out. So I'd say adding photo booths in year one was a necessity because it's still one of our top renting items. I want to make this clear. In year one and year two, I did photo booths with service attached. So I would go out to the events and there was a printer and we would print out photo strips. Now I just do digital photo booths and I rent them for customer pickup only. So it's less profit, but easier to do when you have so many different things going on. So it was a big money maker for me years one and two because I had service attached with it. Okay, let's talk about inspiration for a second. So for year one, before I even started, what got me pumped up was a YouTube channel, a lot like mine because I copied mine. And this is the rental journey here, and that's what got me all fired up about this business. Like this video right there, seeing that stuff in his garage, and then seeing his next video was like, yes, I can do that. And then bam, all of a sudden he's in a warehouse. And it's like, what the heck? So now I have a mentor, and this helped keep me on the straight and narrow, having a mentor. Someone to focus on, someone to lead me by example. Funny thing is we're great friends now. We actually went to the ARA show together last year. Say cheese. What's up, everyone? It's Lee here from not the rental shop, but the...
rental journey.
Yeah, that's where we are. So year one from this garage right here, I made $77,000. So that was a few bartending gigs, photo booth gigs, and $16,000 worth of rentals. So that was year one for me. So all the way through my journey, something important to mention is that I was always looking for deals. And so every time I found something for a deal, well, I went out and bought it. And the first pinnacle deal that I got was a 20 by 30 marquee tent for $500. It was dirty, I cleaned it up, it had holes, I patched it, and that thing rented. 20 by 30 pole tent that year. I was confused when I said marquee. Marquees come later. So we put both of the center poles in at angles so it's easier to get them up. Jaden's just putting them up right now. So for year two, I've already started listing things like tents that I didn't own. I started listing a 20 by 40 pole tent on my website, and from the bookings of it, it actually paid for that. And then some other items that booked would also help me pay for it. So it's, reinvesting in the inventory and also, taking people's monies from pre-bookings as loans pretty much to actually buy the product. So here's a little peek. So in year three is when we made the marquee letters. This is them. This is where we keep them now. We roll the stairs up to them, and this is where we keep the marquee letters. And they've proven to be a great asset that keeps earning for us. So marquee letters for the win. If you want to build your own marquee letters, we do sell the blueprints for them. I'll attach the link.
Way better than you.
Oh, really? Okay guys, so now we have arcade systems on top of our gaming chairs, our gaming systems, and all that other good stuff. Huge item for me are all the little rustic yard games. So I've got the Jenga here. The Jenga goes out all the time. So year three, we're starting to show sparks of a real tent rental company. You can see our top renters are pop-up tents. We rented 71 10 by 20 pop-up tents for $13,000. We rented 24 20 by 30 marquees for $11,600. As you can see in the videos, a lot of these marquee tents are 20 by 30 side by side to make bigger tents. So that's, the key for us before we got the pole tents is jamming these marquees side by side together. And white fan back chairs came in on top as the top renting chair for $7,700. Those were the top three renters in year three. You can also tell by the videos who my clients were. It was more backyard parties and weddings in year three for us. Nothing's more entertaining than warehouse work. Here's some year four warehouse work. Okay, so once it's moved up there, there's just a little locking mechanism in the bottom. Okay, so year 4 looks a lot like year 3, just the numbers are blasted up a little bit more. So top 6 items are 20 by 30 marquee tents. We rented 59 of those. For a total of $36,000. White fanback chairs came in at number 2. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I'm Lee. We rented 5,730 of those for $16,000. Number 3rd rental, 10 by 20 heavy duty pop-up tents. We rented 75 of those for $14,000. And then photo booths came in at 4th. We rented 43 photo booths for $11,400. So at this point in year 4, you may notice that I don't have any of these fun photo booth videos anymore. It's because they're all just going out as rentals. Customers pick up and then they return when they're done. So it's become very simplified and great for maximizing many photo booths at once without having to attach a printer or a service to it, but a little bit less profit. But that less profit we make up for by having multiple photo booths available, 5 at this point. Item number 6 is 6-foot folding tables. We rented 744 of those for $8,234. So that's the top 6 items in year 4 of our rental company. What's up, guys? It's Lee here, the rental guy and party boy. Just kidding. Party boy. It's Lee here, the rental guy, and party boy. And Les. And Les didn't like the way that my shop looked, so he came and brought me some racking.
I like the way your shop looks, but we need to keep improving in every aspect.
Yeah, he came here and he told me, oh, can't have propane tanks in here. Smart. Told me a bunch of stuff. Anyways, year 5, everything starts to change because my wife comes on board. Now, the office isn't something that I have to do in tandem with the labor or overseeing. I finally can have a role, she's got a role, and we can focus on getting more gigs and, streamlining operations and having more structure, really, because, when you're doing everything mostly by yourself, it's hard to follow your own structure because you'll just remember it in your head. But when there's more people around all the time, it's like that structure has to stay permanent to stay consistent. Those tables are working excellent.
12 feet.
Perfect, good work.
Site 306partyrentals.com. If you must speak to someone for after-hours emergencies, please dial extension 700. Thank you.
Again, similar top renters, just more numbers of stuff. So for year 5, top renter, 20 by 30 marquee tents, 47 of them for $26,000. White padded resin chairs came in second this time. Which, they're fantastic chairs. They're our top renter right now. But in year 5, white padded resin chairs came up. We rented 2,873 of those for $15,000 profit. Item number 3, white digital photo booth. Photo booths are still kicking ass there. 42 of them for $13,000. Right down next, 10 by 20 pop-up tents. We rented 55 of them for $11,700. So year 5, just higher numbers, same stuff, going out as most profitable rentals. Oh shoot, it's a video. It's a video. Oh crap. Okay. Year 6 is where I finally grew some balls. I had enough inventory that things were always moving, that in order to get us to come out and deliver something, we're charging an arm and a leg. And so, you know, it pays off when people, if they want delivery, they're going to pay for it. And we're finally charging what we're worth. So those numbers are boosting way up and, you know, we're getting bigger jobs. You know, if I'm bringing a vehicle out full of rentals and a second vehicle out full of staff, well, we're charging for both vehicles and kilometers on both vehicles. And, you know, everything that's a cost, that cost is just getting forwarded. Whereas before we were just, you know, lowballing ourselves. For what reason? I don't know. I mean, it seemed to work back then, but this works now. Year 6, things are starting to change a little bit. So our top 5 renters, you can see right here, out of town delivery. We rented 5,577 of them. That's how many kilometers we traveled for $20,000 in revenue. White padded resin chairs came in at second. We rented 3,000 of them for $16,000. 20 by 40 marquee tents. For those, we rented 22 of those for $13,000. Gray folding chairs came up next. So our basic gray folding chairs, 5,731 of those we rented for $13,300. And then 20 by 30 marquee tents. We rented 18 of those for $10,400. And digital photo booth underneath that, 26 of them for $9,100. So looking the same, a little bit different. Delivery crept up there. White padded resin chairs are strong. Marquee tents are still there. Photo booths are in the running. Does that copper cutlery go out much?
Yes. Not as much as, say, the silver, but it's up there.
So what goes out? What goes out more, the gold or the copper?
Copper.
Copper goes out more than gold?
Yes.
And then silver goes out the most, obviously. Okay, year 7. We're in year 7. You're watching year 7 right now if you're following my vlogs. So top renter, white padded resin chairs. We now have tons of these things. So 2,455 of them rented for $13,000. This year, gray folding chairs next. We rented 4,552 of those. We have tons of those for $11,600. Next, delivery is third, and 2,671 kilometers traveled for $10,500 profit. And then after that, Pop-up tents win. So pop-up tents did better than marquee tents and pole tents. So 56 of the 10 by 20 pop-up tents for $10,300. And then photo booths. Photo booth, strong contender. We raised the price on them. So 24 photo booths for $10,200. Underneath that, there's pole tent ends for $8,600. Then white fan back chairs, $2,448. 2,448 rentals of those for $8,200. 6-foot tables, Bluetooth speakers, dance floor, pole tents, marquee tent walls, you know, and the list goes on. By this point, for us in year 7, it's just a mixture of everything. There's weddings going on, lots of customer pickups, lots of things of us going to set up, lots of corporate, you know, we get some grad, we get some games, we do community fundraisers, you know, we sponsor things, so it's all over the place. Once you get well-rounded, then you just start seeing it come in from every corner pretty much. Hey guys, Edgar's here for pickup, over. You know, in the later years, it's great. Like, you know, we bought all this stage, and so we got a large stage order, and that pays, the large stage order actually pays for the money to buy the legs for the stage and to buy all the extra office chairs that we need to execute the event. So, I mean, stuff pays for stuff. You know, year 7, buying stuff isn't the same as it was before. You can afford to take a gamble. You can afford to charge high prices on things because you know that you'll make enough to get by. You know, sell items for what they're worth. Hey, it's Lee here from 306 Party Rentals, and I've got the next mini golf hole for you called Glow and Graze. So if you're thinking about starting a rental business, I guess the best knowledge that I can give is, you know, it's all about baby steps, right? And for me, I get obsessed about things. And if you get obsessed about things one at a time and then move on to the next thing, you end up with a whole warehouse full of stuff that you're obsessed about and then moved on from. So, you know, every time I buy something new, buy the stage, make a video on the stage, you know, put it everywhere, talk about it, you know, get obsessed about barrels. Get obsessed about mini golf. Get obsessed about stage. If you've watched my videos, I've been obsessed about pretty much every item that's in here. And this obsession leads to, you know, a well-crafted website that documents things so customers understand what you're renting, and then you can build up that way. And then it makes you research the items and really understand, you know, how to rent it, how to sell it to customers, all sorts of good stuff. You know, I'm not obsessed about dishes right now, but I was once. You know, I was obsessed about linen rollers for a long time. And, you know, right now, I'm obsessed about mini golf. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. As always, you stay classy.